Okay, so I'm on blue letter now. All right. And I'm going to bring up Second Thessalonians. All right. I'm going to read verses 6 through 8. All right. So this is Second Thessalonians, and I'm going to start at verse 6. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Okay, now who's the he? All right. The he is Esau, the so called white man, the elite banking families. All right. Okay, the wicked banking elite, the one that they're the ones that set up these so-called presidents up in the White House. All right, and they do the things that they do, right? So right here is saying, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth all Salakia, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth it, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right. So this so-called white man enjoying his power and getting ready to unleash all his tyranny upon all the 12 tribes of Israel in these last days. All right. Trying to come after the prophets. All right. Trying to persecute. All right. Trying to persecute, uh, trying to put some brothers to death and humiliate and so on. All right. Okay. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right. So Esau. So this white man already knows that he will be taken out of the way, and that will be a great day of both salvation and relief unto the nation of Israel. Yasha Allah, upon the Lord's triumphant and terrible second return on this planet Earth, man, by means of them spaceships. All right. Okay, the wicked banking elite, they're aware of these scriptures. They know how the Lord is coming back, and they are terrified, man. And they are also furious. They want to destroy as many of you colored people as possible, man. Because they know that the more they're getting revealed, all right, the more furious they will get. All right. Verse 8. Verse 8, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, and then shall that wicked, that we are in that time now where the wicked have been revealed. All right. The wicked are being revealed day by day. All right. Okay. Most of the world already knows whom the so-called Illuminati are, whom the elite banking families are. They are learning and finding out about their so-called president. Okay. Their so-called world leaders being nothing but puppets to the to to this tyrannical wicked elite. Okay. Now half the world also knows who the real Jews are. If you know what I'm saying, if you know where I'm getting at. Okay? So this is why the scripture is saying here, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord, Lord, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. With the brightness of his coming. Now, I just mentioned that the spaceships, the so called UFOs, that is the brightness of his coming. The whole world will see that in that day. All right? Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Every eye, the whole world. Everybody. Damn this fucking cough, but that's all right. That ain't gonna stop me from talking. Okay, the Lord is coming back to end your world, Mr. So-called white man. An angry 7-foot black man at that. What you got to say at that now? You really think that you're gonna knock this super entity down with your AI technology and all that? Your so-called military and space force? All right? Don't, hey, you can keep betting on that if you want. You still ain't gonna win. All right? If the scripture already says that you ain't gonna win, you ain't gonna win. But that's it. All right? It's a no-win situation for y'all. All right? That's why it is saying here, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right? There you go now. Okay? All right? So I just read that. All right? I just read that. Okay? Now, I want to go to Jeremiah 5 and 14. All right? Now let's go there real quick. Jeremiah 5 and 14. All right? Jeremiah 5 and 14. And it says this, judgment proclaimed, all right, above the scripture in bold letters. Okay. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Okay, so there you go. What is the real meaning behind that? Okay, I just read the verse. I just read the scripture, right? All right. Well, what do you think the Lord means by that? Okay. All right. First and foremost, that's talking about, you know, beginning with the great men and the great leaders, the apostle elders of Great Millstone. All right. That they've been, hey, they've been throwing spiritual fire darts at this white man going back decades now, long before YouTube ever even started. Okay, they were already out there on the corners, all right, letting this truth be known, but pushing this word out, all right. It only became more hot and intensifying beginning in 2008, when there was already an internet and there was already a YouTube, and they took it to their advantage, but they never expected. They have always been so humble that they never expected, uh, you know, such an enormous turnout. They never expected, such a great following. All right, that would spawn out of their, their first appearance on YouTube, and so many other camps and other spiritual leaders, sincere ones at that, have risen. All right, they have risen out of YouTube throughout these years. Okay, and the so-called white man has been witnessing this. All right, and it has made them upset, which is why I remember a decade ago in 2010, one of the Rockefellers came out and made a statement that the internet should have never been created. Now, why did he make such a statement? Because the truth was already they hey this truth was already getting on their asses back then. That's why. Okay? Because I'm going to repeat the scripture. Wherefore thus saith the Lord power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire. Okay? So the prophets, okay, the true prophets, the true men of the Lord, okay, those who have been out on the highways and hedges proclaiming this word for years, have been words of fire unto the so-called white man. Words of fire that condemn his iniquity, his hypocrisy, all right, and his tyranny, his counterfeit, his counterfeit establishment on this planet Earth, his counterfeit rulership, all right, his hypocrisy, his tyranny, his prejudice, his racism, okay, his policing the entire world, okay, with these so-called army bases on every corner of the globe. All right, why why are these military bases all over the world, man? Because hey, because hey, they got set up like that. The Most High set them up like that. Okay, he set Esau up, who was nothing but a simple caveman. He set a simple caveman out from the caves of Georgia, Russia. All right, who would not even speak English. Here it is. He boasts and brag about English. He did not even speak that. You know what I'm saying? And he 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 gave this man the power to rule. All right, not only the power to rule, but to rule by means of tyranny and bloodshed. Okay, and that is how he was able to take and conquer this earth. All right. Okay, so this is why the scripture is saying here, all right, that this scripture is relating to the modern day prophets. It's relating to the men whom this truth has been revealed to, all right, so that they be able to teach others themselves, all right, and proclaim this word, all right, and basically devoured this white man with the spiritual fire coming out of their mouth by means of letting prophecy be known to these people out there, man. That's why the scripture is saying what it's saying. All right? I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and they shall devour them. And they're getting devoured day by day, hour after hour, minute by minute, second by second. They're getting devoured. All right? They're getting devoured, and they know it because as long as the internet still exists, these YouTube videos are constantly being played over and over again, whether whether it's people in America watching or throughout the world and places like Europe, as far away as even Asia, all right, Eastern Europe. These videos are being watched, all right. They're being watched, like I just mentioned, every minute, every hour, minute, and second. All right. Now, a good precept to this scripture I just read, I'm going to go to the book of Tobit. I'm not sure if I'd be able to find that on Blue Letter, but I'm going to go to Tobit 13 and 3. All right. Just bear with me a moment. All right. Just bear with me a moment. All right. I got the scripture. All right. But I was overlooking because I wear glasses, and unfortunately, sometimes I can't see that well without them. I can't see that well even if I wear them. All right, but I'm supposed to read Revelation 12 and 12. Let's get there first. All right. Revelation 12 and 12 must be read, and it's included, and it's included. It's part of this topic. That's why I named it "The Wicked Are Revealed and Are Furious." Okay, so Revelation 12 and 12 goes on to say, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Okay, now I have read this scripture an awful lot of times already. All right, uh, you know, even the elders and apostles. All right, okay, all the other camp leaders, they bring this scripture up. It's important to bring this scripture up as a means of meditating, and not only not only not only be aware, but to meditate, and for the Spirit of the Lord prepare for that day, prepare for that moment, because it's going to be a very dramatic moment, man. It's going to be so dramatic that like one brother mentioned in one of his videos that I saw of him a few days ago. The brother from Yahweh Shai is coming back. He made a segment He made an edification video where he basically came out. He came out loud and clear, and included the scripture of Isaiah 59 and 19, right? Where a standard shall be lifted, man. Okay, when the enemy shall come in as a flood, okay, then the spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. All right, the majority of the Lord's men, Lord willing, are going to need spiritual power in order to overcome, in order to fight and overcome all the madness that's heading this way. In order to help subdue the tyranny of this so-called white man against us, against the Lord's people. So spiritual power, divine intervention is seriously going to be needed. All right, because what's coming cannot be. You understand what I'm saying? Words cannot describe right now. You know, and the form of fashion that this white man will come against all you people, man, against all of us. He's got AI technology. He's got super Terminator robots in some warehouse. I've been saying this for years already. They got super robots out there at their will to unleash upon you people out there. When you people go out and protest and try to burn cars and buildings and all that, they will unleash these robots upon you, man. And you think you got what it takes to take down these robots, to take down these super powered AI robots, man? That they'll tear your black ass apart. So Lord willing, that's where a standard is going to need to be lifted up against this enemy, because he is a great, powerful enemy. But we have a great and powerful defender. How about that? Okay? So once again, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Salaki, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. He's going to use this great wrath with his military, his army, all right, his stormtroopers, his superpowered AI robots, okay, and all kind of ways he's going to use this tyranny, man. All right, in all kind of ways he's going to, uh, 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 you know, unleash this great wrath. All right, man. Hey, that's what's coming, man. All right, like it or not, that's what's coming. Now, Isaiah. Let me just add Isaiah real quick for edification's sake. That is the basically the the lifting up the standard scripture, right? Okay, just bear with me a moment. All right, Isaiah 59 and 19, if I'm not mistaken. All right, here we go. Isaiah 59 and 19. So they shall fear the name of the Lord, Lord, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, all right? I just read Revelation 12 and 12. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right? So the Lord is ready. All right? The white man is getting ready. The Lord and his angels are right there. They're getting ready. So the minute this white man, you know, he wants to raise this hell up as though he ain't raised more than enough hell upon all of us. You know, us living in this great white society of his. You know what I'm saying? We have already been under more than enough trouble, have been through more than enough hell. I'm speaking for myself right now. And here it is, they want to try and bring in double hell. Well, the Lord is getting ready to lift up a standard against him, to show him who really got the power in that day, who's really who in that day, so you can understand. All right? Hey, that's the Lord, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait, hey, wait till all this drama finally sets in. Okay, it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very scary for some people. All right, but those of us that are in this truth, you know what I'm saying? All right, we need to trust in the supreme being, man. All right, he's gonna protect our back in that day. All right, Abaratasa. All right, okay. Now, now I can go to Second Esdras and read a few verses off of that in closing. All right. Okay. So once again, and we're gonna end it there. Second Esdras. All right. Just bear with me a moment. All right. Second Esdras 15 and 56. Like as thou, Salakia, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, Salakia. All right. Second Esdras 15 and 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. All right? So here it is. The so called white man wants to bring us mischief. He's all about mischief. All right? All these new laws and policies that he's coming up with in these last days, including this whole digital world setup, so-called digital technology, the whole MOTB, cryptocurrency, MOTB system, even that is mischief. That is mischief. That is him wanting to have fun with the world population. You think Rothschild and company, uh, wherever they may travel to, really must show a driver's license, or you think someone like Rothschild or Rockefeller must really show a so-called ID card or even a passport? All right, they don't need to show any of that. They own this motherfucking world. That's why the Lord is coming back to end their motherfucking world. All right? Because of all this mischief that they're motherfucking doing. All right? So once again, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, so even shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Verse 57, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall for the sword. Thy cities shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. That they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh. Now, what's that talking about? Cannibalism. All right? Many Edomites, especially the poor white trash out there of the Edomites, who are not of the same level as Rothschild and company, when all hell breaks loose and they can't find a better means of survival, they're going to resort to eating each other. All right? That's cannibalism at its finest for you. Okay? And it's written this in scripture here, man. So I'm gonna finish on. And drink their own blood. Oh my goodness. There you go. For very hunger of bread and thirst of water. That's heavy. Thou as unhappy shalt come through the sea and receive plagues again. Hey, so there you go. That's part of hey, that's part of Esau's judgment for you. That's part of the many miseries that's installed for these so-called white people, man. These Edomites. That's what's installed for them, man. They are going down most miserably as a nation of people real soon. As much as they want to do unto us, the Lord, thus saith the Lord, will do unto them. All right? Okay? And most of them know these scriptures already, man. All right? Like the topic itself says, the wicked are revealed and are furious. They might be furious, but the Most High, being the supreme being, he is 10 times more furious. He's coming back to lay judgment on this planet Earth 10 times more furious, man, by means of that nuclear destruction with World War III, man. All right? If you don't call that furious, then I don't know what else to call it, man. All right? Okay, so hey, they got it coming, man. So with that, I hope this was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakadash, Shalom.